chair in the front row tonight. Front row. Front row. All places. Yeah.
So you'll be pride and place on the cameras. So everyone breathe in. So, okay, welcome to the Model 8 Foot Club New South Wales meeting for August. I declare the meeting open at 7:31 p.m. And any new members here this evening? No. Any visitors? No. Attendees will be as per the attendance book. Apologies?
I have Ivan Gibson, Trevor and Pat Davis, Ken and Jan Shepherd, Ernie, Mal Bradley, Jim Allingham, Dennis Ashton, Steve Lee, Keith Smith and Phil Dalton.
Peter Huckstead.
Peter Huckstead.
And Peter Huckstead, okay. You'll probably saunter in shortly.
You may do.
Okay. I'll hand over to Josh now for the minutes of the previous meeting.
So I move that the minutes of the general meeting of July 2025 that was circulated by email and post to all members be accepted. Do I have a seconder for that? Cole?
As is tradition.
Yes. All right, business arising from the previous meeting. Mount Annan Botanic Gardens were advised that we do not wish to proceed with the booking for the 14th of December due to the cost.
Which they were very disheartened by, apparently.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
No.
Correspondence
out. The minutes for the July general meeting were distributed to members via email or post. The membership roster of consenting members only was distributed to all members via email, as well as various other club magazines were distributed via email to members. Correspondence received. Various magazines from other clubs were received via email. A supplemental invoice was received from Cumberland Council regarding the meeting room bookings. We received advice from Cumberland Council to be wary of vagrants entering the building and to ensure the building is empty upon our exit.
So I wasn't sure whether they saw you guys entering on the cameras and thought you were all vagrants, or whether it was... apparently they had a situation where it wasn't us, but someone had left the doors open. A vagrant had come in and spent the night and was discovered the next day. So there's no damage done or anyone injured or anything, but yeah, they were just they just had to be aware of it, really. So I'm surprised the alarms didn't go off. So maybe they didn't.
They probably didn't put the alarms on.
Set the alarms.
And we've also received an invitation from the St Mary's Veterans Support Centre to display our cars at their open day on September 20th.
All right, so we'll put that up as an invitation.
Yes. That's everything. So I move the correspondence in and out be received. Do I have... Is that John? Put his hand up. I'll go with John.
John Highlands? Or are you just counting raffle tickets?
Yeah, but he went like this.
One drop at a time.
Seconded?
Very short attention.
To you, John seconded.
Yeah, John.
So all in favour?
All in favour? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you want to Josh. You want a second?
Yes.
Anyone?
No business arising from the correspondence that I'm aware of. So,
Okay,
Robert.
Robert, Treasury report, please.
Okay, our opening balance was $9,006.75. Deposits in, we had $75 for the Council Motor Club Day tickets, $74.10 for the raffle, and turn deposit was $136.64, so $285.74 in total. Outgoings, the barbecue run to the Wallandilly Heritage Centre was $57. Miller Room storage, we had to top up the payment, that was $9.60. I've got here plus, because what happened was Phil Dalton was going to pay $150 to go to the 100 Years of Port dinner, and then the All Club decided that the delegates will get it for free. So because we had already given Phil the $150, he's paid $100 back and he still owes $50. So rather than show it as income, I just thought we'd just offset it so it'll just disappear.
Yeah.
So that's $100 plus. So supper was $30 last month. So we've got total expenses $3.40, but that's because of the $100 that Phil repaid to offset last month. So our total money in the bank was $9,295.89 as per the bank statement. Any other questions? So we've also got our term deposit of $35,000. That's going to become due on the 20th September. And Bill spoke to me, and I was going to talk to Bill about this anyhow. So we're going to top it up to $40,000 once it becomes due, and we'll put it on whatever the best interest rate we can get at the time. So with our membership, we've got 114 financial members and 5 members of deceased widows.
5 widows of deceased members.
Yeah. What Bill said.
Is it 115 now that we've adjusted for Bill? Or?
So 119. No, he was already in
Oh,
there.
he was already in there. Okay.
Yeah. So I'd like to move that the Treasury report be accepted, and can I have someone second, please? Cool. All in favour? Thank you.
Okay, so past events report. So I was going to get Phil to talk about All Forwards Day, but he's not here tonight. So I'll just make some brief comments about it. So firstly, I think we should all thank the CFC for the great weekend they put on. I mean, it was, they had the swap meet as per normal. Unfortunately, the drags got cancelled, but then they had the dinner, the gala dinner on the Saturday night, which I believe was very well attended. Did anyone here go to the gala dinner? No? Well, Phil went, so we'll get a report from Phil at the next meeting. But my understanding was it was a great event. Everyone had a great time. It was actually sold out, and I think there were a lot of good stories from the race car drivers that were on hand, and of course they were there on the Sunday as well, signing some posters and things of that nature. From our club perspective, we had 27 club vehicles there, which I think is the biggest display we've had at All Forwards Day in many years. So thank you to those who came along to do that, and there'll be an article in the magazine and some photos. So the flyer will come out after the meeting over the weekend, no doubt. And we had 30 members, some came without cars as well. So thank you for everyone for supporting that event. There were over 1,800 vehicles on display on the Sunday, which is the biggest All Forwards Day they've ever had. So, and I put up on our Facebook group some videos of the day, which were taken by others, and they're worthwhile watching. They're very good videos. And of course, not to forget that Rebecca and Joe got first place, and Cole and Trish got second place in our club display. They just so happened to be the first and second car from the judges. But yeah, they didn't want to walk down 27 cars, so number 1 and number 2 got it. But no, congratulations to both of you. It was well deserved, and
it was certainly a good spot where we were on a cold day, wasn't it?
oh, it was great. We were out of the wind. Yeah, we're out of the wind, and
coffee shop was just around the corner.
Yeah, no, it was very good. Very good.
Pluses for it.
That's right. Yeah, so I think there's been no other events for the last month, which is the big one. So, and as Phil's not here tonight, there won't be a CFC report. I know there's been a meeting since All Forwards Day, so we'll get him to catch us up next meeting on that. So, is Peter Wixel here tonight? No.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, well, he bade him as an apology.
Yes.
So, events for August. So, tomorrow there's an invitation event if anyone wishes to attend, and that's a display at the grand opening for the Silverdale Shopping Centre. Thereafter, half a dozen or so cars, if possible, to come along to that. There's a lot of activities going on there for families and kids to celebrate the opening. The Honourable John Howard will also be there to open the centre.
Come round the corner before he comes around.
Yes. So
It's
it's
been $100 million in the trouble since, so it's no small change.
$100 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jan, who's the guy that's all coordinated with us to do some work, and said, don't bring any food, we've got that much food tasting and whatever. So yeah. So
Yes, yeah. So there's plenty to eat, and I think they've got coffees and all that sort of stuff organised as well. So if you want to go along, please let me know. I'm going to give Jan a call after the meeting tonight. I said to him, 4 to 6 cars probably. He's taking his pickup
you pick up any.
and his coupe. Okay.
All going well, Mario will bring you and I'll take the tutor, so.
Yeah, and I know Josh is going and his
Josh
tutor.
Knowing if it doesn't rain.
Yeah, that's I'm a maybe.
And Ron Elf's coming all the way from Appin, now that's a decent haul.
Yeah, so that's 6 cars.
Yes.
So will it make it that far, Ron? Yeah.
Hey, maybe
Amazing.
Ron, why don't you go up to Phil's place and take this car? Go up to Phil's place and take this car.
I can't tell Phil to bring his car.
Well, we can talk about Phil's car a bit later, seeing he's not here.
I rang up and spoke to Phil's wife Sue, who's apparently very, very sick. He's got that rhinovirus A flu, he's just been going around. And I personally know quite a few people that are really sick with it as well. So it's, not a joke, like he's sick, he's really sick. So he's basically in bedridden for at least a week, so he's not well.
Well, that's not good. So, Phil, best regards to you. Hope you have a quick recovery. So also on the 17th of August, we've got 2 events. Obviously, there's the Shannon CMC Day at Eastern Creek. Robert still has tickets for that, I believe. Do you, Robert?
Yeah, I've got 4 tickets left. Now, someone paid via EFT on the 21st of July. I have got no idea who it is. So if you don't get...
So just get in quick and you can grab that ticket for free, apparently.
I was hoping that person would be here tonight. But, I've got no idea who it is.
All right. It wasn't me, I'll tell you that. And also we've got the same day, as always, the invitation event with the Maruta Muster at Maruta Public School. I know a lot of people are going to go along to that. And on the 31st of August, we have the Flathead Day at the Steam Museum at Menangle, hosted by the V8 Club, but all Flathead-powered vehicles are welcome to attend. So I'm sure Josh and I will head out to that. It's always a good day out there. So please feel free to come along to that. It's $15. I think entry and all of that goes to charity. So, yeah, so there's a few things on. So get in your Model A's and go for a drive. Right, so we'll talk about this September stuff. Actually, need to talk about St Mary's Spring Festival, because that's before the next meeting. So.
Yeah, I've got a few things that I've received, but I won't go into any great detail apart from the St Mary's Spring Festival. So that's on the Saturday. It's the 50th anniversary. It may be the last parade that they ever do down the main street of St Mary's, yet to be decided. So if you haven't done it in the past, this may be your last opportunity. It's always a good day. Heaps of things to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to meet in the park opposite Hogs Prep, or near the highway there, between 9 and 9:30. 9:30 we'll drive around and put our cars on display in a little parking behind the main street. And then about 11:45 or so, we're going to drive up to the marshalling area to get ready for the parade. And I understand the parade, well, they told me it's going to start at midday. But in previous years, it's been 12:15, so that could be subject to change. So when that turns up on the day, I'll give you update information on that.
Did they get the horses right or not?
Yeah, they're going to have to bring the horse and the cart back. They didn't do it last year because of the cost, but being the 50th anniversary, they're going to do that. So it should be a good day. And
So if you bring your shovel along, Cole, you'll be okay, right?
There's just one other thing that I want to mention, because this occurs will occur the day after, I'm not sure if we have a meeting prior to, but on the 14th of September, the Wallandilly Heritage Centre, which John is a member, they're having Heritage Trades and Crafts Fair. So apparently they've got 18 people going along to display all their traditional crafts. Apparently the Penrith Printing Museum taking over a printer to show people how they used to do it.
They're doing 50s or 100s or?
I don't know what they're going to print or what they're actually doing, but there's going to be some wood turning people, a few other people. Unfortunately, they don't have a blacksmith, from what I was told.
We shop if we're looking for a blacksmith.
Yeah, so, but cost is $5 per person. Morning tea can be provided at $5 and lunch can be provided for $5 each. So,
They could do a great morning tea, don't they, John?
yeah, really good. There's something for everyone on the day, from traditional games, apple peeling, tools and more. Bring along your gold coins to join in some activities. So I know we went there as a club that John organised. So, but this is going to be a lot more than what we saw when we were there.
What was that date again, please?
14th
of September.
Which is just
St. Mary's.
The Saturday before,
the 6th of September.
6th of September.
And our meeting's on the 12th. Okay. Ron, do you want to talk about Wednesday Wanderers?
Yes, we went down to Stanwell Tops. It was a bit breezy down there, but we saw Charlie Bowell down there in his highway tourer. And then we went from there back all the way to Helensburgh Pub for a delightful lunch there. And fortunately, Wednesday was a nice day. It was sunny. We didn't freeze.
It didn't rain.
And we had 11 people turn up at the hotel.
Very good. Very good.
It was good. Packages meal for $15 special. Couldn't jump over it, was that big. The doggy bag sort of meal, you come back and let it, and they can take up to it.
And is there going to be a September one, or are you going to do it bi-monthly now, or?
I'm trying to arrange for a tour of the New South Wales Parliament in Macquarie Street. I haven't finalised it with Stephanie Pasqua at this time, but I should by a couple of weeks.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Ron. Library report, Celine. Well, Ron deferred to you last meeting. He wouldn't give a report in your absence, you see.
That's right, in my absence, yes.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody.
Good
Good evening, Celine.
Nice to see you. Library report will be short and sweet as usual. Finally got a hard copy of the club resources. Let's get my hands there. So it's just a spreadsheet of all the resources that are part of the club. And I haven't put these volumes on yet, because I don't really know how to. They'll just be numbered. And I think the other thing I have to add, I think there's an engine lift or hoist or something that I know that people are looking after, so I'll add that to the spreadsheet.
Who's got that?
Yeah, where's that?
I have a feeling it's long gone.
I think it's Ron Whitehall, mine.
Might have to like that.
The engine lifter. We've got an engine lifter at my place.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So.
I have one if anyone wants to borrow one.
Just so we know that it's been looked after, because probably not everyone's got the room to keep these things. So it's one hard copy. I'll make some more copies and leave it there. If people are interested to know what we've got in
Well, we can put it on the website too, Josh. Tooling and stuff like that. Who has it? And
Scanning spreadsheets.
yeah,
can do that.
Okay, that's great.
if you can email it to Josh,
Yes.
Celine, that'd be
I
great.
will.
Thank you.
I nearly emailed it to you to say, can you print it off, because,
We can do that for you too.
it's a bit hard.
You were a school principal, weren't you?
I was.
You had people that did that for you, right?
And Ron did it.
I did my own stuff, thanks, Bill.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying the other school principal in the room
I had
didn't.
to use spreadsheets and all that.
Okay.
Look out, those who put your own protection.
About exactly. Yeah.
I've just found an old pamphlet box because we have so many like old catalogs and things here. And it's just like for a reference, so we're just gonna keep it in there if you wanna have a look and see. Purchase anything, I don't even know if these are still sort of available. So I'll put them in.
Well, the part numbers won't have changed. So
Just the prices.
it's the prices. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know whether they're relevant.
No, but it's just good to look back at some of the things and see, you know, what they're like on years gone by. So I just had a quick look through the borrowing book, and I thought for your information, I kind of counted the borrowing frequency for the years. So in 2016, there were 7 items borrowed. 2017, 4.
Were they returned?
Oh, yeah.
They were, okay.
Always. 2018, 57, there was a spike there. 2019, 16, 2028, 2021, 3, 22, 17, 23, 8, 24, 10, 25, 7.
So these are things that people wrote in the book that they borrowed.
Yes,
Doesn't reflect what that was actually borrowed, just what they wrote in the book.
that's what happens in a library.
Yeah, that's
right.
You never know. So the person who sort of has been the most frequent borrower is, and I didn't fill the numbers wrong,
Was wrong.
88 times, Jim and Ralph 24, Mal 16. So they're sort of been the most prolific borrowers.
Well, Big Brother's watching.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
Okay,
We know where you live.
look, it's a thank you.
So there's a great resource there that isn't being used by everyone in the club, as we
Well,
say,
I think,
right?
you know, most of you have all done your cars and whatever, and so you probably don't need a lot of these things, but they're of interest and they're part of the club, so.
Yeah, we might need them.
They may spike soon,
Oh, good. Okay,
again.
I think that's about it, that concludes.
So what was the most borrowed item?
Oh, no, I didn't
You
do
didn't do,
that.
oh, come on. Hey, you gotta do that.
Which volume?
Yeah,
Gotta make it a
that's
competition.
exactly right.
Okay, all right. Just because I have nothing to do with my time. Nothing. I'll find out the next meeting.
What was the most borrowed?
Don't hold me to it.
Aren't you an international fugitive at the moment?
Me?
Yeah. Didn't you have issues getting into a foreign country? Were you taken away?
Was I?
The QR.
Right, what you? See, when I'm not.
That was
here,
in
I have
Japan,
to
wasn't
come
it?
to Japan.
They thought she was part of the Yakuza.
It's nice in Japan.
It's all the tattoos.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so if everyone's finished, if there are comments, thanks. I'll conclude the library report. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much, Celine. As you can see, Celine is doing a great job on the library, ably assisted by Ron, who's giving her moral support, probably not much more.
You can't keep any family secrets either.
That's right, exactly, yes. He's easily pressured to divulge family secrets, that's right. So I'll give you the CMC report. So at the meeting last Tuesday night, this is just the highlights. So there are now 233 clubs financial with the CMC. The CMC is considering additional charities for donations. As you know, they've been donating to the Prostate Cancer Council, and they'll do that again this year. But if there are any other worthy charities that people might suggest, then Terry is more than happy to consider those. So just let me know and I can pass that back through to Terry if you think there's a charity that is, I guess you're looking for ones that aren't government funded, so that needs some money and that get good utilisation out of the donation and it doesn't all go on overheads. They're the kind of two criteria. They're also looking at buying or a FPOS machine or a Square device to simplify the payment process. On the classic vehicle scheme, there's 2,430 vehicles on CVS under the CMC. They estimate about 16,000 vehicles now on the HVS scheme. They don't see the details on that, but that's what they're thinking. So quite prolific. Terry just reiterated, if your vehicle is on the classic vehicle scheme and you're doing a renewal or a new application, please allow 3 to 4 weeks turnaround time. They turn them around the same day they get them, but Australia Post is sometimes lax in getting them to them and also getting them back. Having said that, when I did my 37 pickup on CVS, I had it back in 3 days, would you believe? So, but I did send it by registered mail to him. So, but yeah, 3 to 4 weeks, and don't pester him if you haven't got it in that period of time. Also, they're doing a clean-up of the database for CVS, and any vehicle that hasn't renewed after their expiry has occurred. He gives them an 18-month period of leeway, and then after 18 months, it's deleted from the system. Obviously, there is no leeway, but he just retains it on the system for 18 months after expiry and then removes it. So I think they're going through a bit of a clean-up at the moment. For the Shannon's Day on the 17th of August, he said Robert has 4 tickets remaining. The tickets must be stuck on the right-hand side of the inside of the windscreen in clear view. Otherwise, entry will be refused until it is correctly placed. So that's going to be great for people lining up coming into the show, but they're trying to get some discipline around that, make it easier. All vehicles must be in place by 9 a.m. and must remain in place until 3 p.m. other than for their track parade. The reason for that is for liability insurance coverage. Apparently, because there's still a lot of public around up until about 3 o'clock, it costs a lot more to get coverage for liability prior to 3 p.m. But after 3 p.m, the policy is like a third of the price. So that's really the reason. Obviously, they're worried about people getting run over, but they're also worried about the cost of things. So Model A4 Club is in Area A, directly outside the garages 21 to 25 and adjacent to the toilets. So toilets are a short walk, garages 21 to 25. I put the map on the Facebook group so you can all see it there. But for the Concours, they've got 37 entries received. The entries have now closed for Concours. There'll be a donation of $10,000 from the CMC to the Prostate Cancer Council on the day. And volunteers are still required to assist in setup on the Saturday, the 16th, the day before. So if you can provide an hour or two to help them with the layout, that would be great. The pack show, the bags or whatever they're looking for. Also on that day, the Saturday, there is the Club Lotus Super Sprint at the track. So you can also go and have a look at that. So that's the historic racing. So it's a good day as well. So you can spend a couple of hours looking at that and an hour or so helping out the CMC. That would be great. Motor Heritage Day next year is the 17th of May. At this stage, the normal people have said they're stepping up to host events. So East Currajong, Berry, subject to ground conditions, the Motor Life Museum at Kimball Grange, and the Magic Motor Club is having their event at the Richmond Club at Richmond. Tony DeLuca Volunteer of the Year Award. They've had 2 applications received thus far, and applications remain open till the end of October. As you know, Mal won that award this year. I don't think it's worth our while putting someone in, seeing we had a member one last year. But certainly for next year, if you think of anyone that's been a long-term contributor on a volunteer basis, let us know, and we can certainly make a nomination again. There's a couple of other major events coming up, both on the same day actually. On the 14th of September at Hawkesbury Showground, Clarendon, is the All British Day. Normally get about 2,000 to 3,000 cars out to that. It's a really good day. Model F Fords don't comply, unfortunately, even though they were sold in England. But lots of great cars out there to have a look around if you want to go. And then if you're a glutton for punishment, the All French Day car day is on the same day at the Silverwater Park at Silverwater. So if you're into Citroens and Renaults and things of that nature, head out there as well. So, and that was basically the highlight of the meetings. They did also ask clubs if they wanted to provide a short paragraph about the history of the club. They're happy to put that on the CMC page. Now, the CMC page already links to our website, so I think that's probably enough. But if someone thinks it's worthwhile, I'm happy to get together with people and put a little paragraph together about the Model A4 Club. So that was about it. So I might open the meeting now to general business. Does anyone have any general business they want to talk about? I have something. I'd like Rebecca and Joe to step forward, please, because they had a first run at the All Fords Day, so I have a first run trophy to present to them. So they have enough trophies. But, so as you know, Rebecca is the custodian of her grandfather's car, the Ted Tunbridge Speedster, and this was the first event that Rebecca and Joe brought the car to. It's been in hibernation for how long?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
So it's a long time since we saw that car. It was great to see it at All Fords Day, and I hope we see it at many other events. So to both of you, here's a first run trophy. You've already had one of those in your granddad's collection, but handmade by the event.
That was these
Way before
when Jack was here. That was before.
wasn't it?
Okay.
Rebecca was a trophy. Yes. So congratulations to both of you. That's a big collection.
We're actually just relieved we managed the double shuffling and not to hit anyone. That was the highlight, but thanks, guys.
Right, I think Robert still has some badges available if anyone wants to buy them, or
Yes, there's 4 tickets here. Otherwise, we're going to have to try to see what we can do. So that's not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So 9 days' time.
yes. So they're non-returnable, so the club has purchased them. So if you guys don't buy them, then we're stuck with them. So, but
How many cars we got going, Sam?
well, we bought 10 spots, didn't we?
Yeah, 10 tickets.
So we've sold 6. Yes. So it's obviously some are going to Maruda.
Yeah.
So it's always a shame they're both on the same day, but this is just the way it always is, unfortunately. So yeah, so we've got 4 plus the mystery one that anyone can take and say they paid for it. Yes.
Can't you send an email out to everyone and say, didn't you get a return?
Oh, yeah, you did 130 urges.
Well, we know that Ron Williams bought that one. So, yes.
There we go.
So if you do wish to attend, certainly Robert has them available. And Josh also has some key rings available as well, $5 each plus postage. They're here tonight if you want to grab one. So,
I've got something to say too.
always, yes. Unfortunately, Ken's not here, so it'll be a bit briefer than normal.
Yeah, look, in our cupboard here, we've got some memorabilia like cloth badges, car badges and things. I'll get them out. I specifically thought of Rebecca and Joe, but everyone else has seen them. But, you know, and there's also the 25th anniversary iron cloth badges. There's still some left that you can have for free.
Thank you, Robert. Do you have any for sales and wanteds this evening?
Just on general business,
Oh, general business still. Okay, you want.
the national meet, is there any, wondering how many people were intending to go to next year?
I said, WA.
Yeah, do you want to show of hands if who's going to attend?
WA.
WA, Albany.
That's not far in speech though.
Just ask John Everett, he knows. Yeah. Yeah, I know he is. Yes. All right, so
That's a festival.
I'm just wondering, in terms of logistics and organising, you know.
yep. You're volunteering, eh, to organise something?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm catching a flight, so I don't know what anyone else is doing. I'm not driving my car over there. But. So if you aren't taking a Model A, the Western Australia Club does have some members that have more than one car that are willing to loan you a car for 1 or 2 or 3 or the whole time. So they haven't put that out there yet, but I'm on kind of a message group where, yes, where that's been highlighted. So I'm sure, I think they're going to start advertising from October this year. So we'll start getting some more information. But yeah, so it sounds like, well, about a dozen.
When is it next year?
It's in the magazine. It's in the minutes. Let me just go back to the page. So it is not in the minutes. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry, over here. So it is October 18th to 24th in Albany. So there's a early bird registration form that I can send those if they're interested. I was in a magazine some issues ago, I think after the Queensland National Meet,
Yes.
but I think we still have it. So
They
no, there's no cut-off date because they haven't got official entries yet. It's an early bird form.
no. So the lady, I can't remember what her name was, that is hand.
Andrea,
Andrea, yes.
that's it. Yes.
She's going to send me an info pack when they have an info pack to send. I emailed her just after the national meet just to say, hey, when you've got it, let me know. And she said she would, and I haven't got anything back yet.
It's
from her.
October.
So-
If you read their magazine, if you circulate their magazine, and there's a little article there about where they're at, and I think in that it says October they'll start sending out that information. So, yeah, and then there'll be no doubt be entry forms, all that sort of stuff.
They always put good effort to their previous efforts. They really try hard to entice the issue station to come across, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, well, they had a good showing in Queensland, didn't they?
Oh, yes,
They
yeah.
did, yeah. So, yes, I encourage everyone to go. I mean, they did, I think they supported our national meet relatively well as well. I think, I'm trying to think now, how many did we get from West Australia? Rob, do you remember?
I don't remember.
It'd be 4 or 5 though, wouldn't it, Rob?
Yeah, that's,
Adam the Blue Heeler dog, he came in too.
Yeah.
they do everywhere, they're great supporters everywhere, and they really put a show on over in WA.
It's a bloody long way to come, all for us to go to.
Yes. Yeah. But well worth it, I think.
They drive most of the
Yeah, they drive, yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, they certainly drove the Queensland. What was his name? Daryl, the guy?
Daryl,
Yeah.
yeah, he's cool.
He was welding up wheels from the trip for members. So I think he welded up 6 or 7.
Because he got a mobile workshop on his truck.
Yeah, on his truck. He had a mobile workshop. He's a mechanic with a mobile workshop. And when they all rocked up, yeah, he had them lined up fixing things. So, yeah. But they're a good bunch of people. So we should do what we can to support them, I think. Any other items of general business? No? Okay. Then for sales and wanteds. So I think Jim's still got his trailer.
No.
He sold the trailer, has he?
Yeah, take it off, please.
He's keeping.
He's keeping it now. Okay. All right. Okay, so we'll take that out. Rod, did you get your side curtain fasteners?
I've got some,
You're
yes,
still looking for more?
if possible.
If possible. Like, I'll leave that in there. So they're the special ones where you push in, right? Yes. Okay, Ron Cox, you still got your ute for sale?
Yes, and the
And the luggage rack?
luggage rack.
Yep. And I'm not sure about Peter's. We'll leave Peter's galvanised wheels in there. And I've still got 2 diff trumpets for free. If anyone would like to make painters out of them or whatever, they're there. Otherwise, they might end up in the tip, I think. Okay, lucky door.
Well, we've got our regular price, we've got Anna and Nick's second prize,
Thank you, Anna and Nick.
and we've also obviously got a
Third prize.
San Diego at there. Seems that Rebecca and, has come all the way from the room. We might ask her to start doing some posting.
Here we go. Oh, there's a lot more.
Blue ticket,
That's the next
They're all
one.
blue, aren't they?
Right colour.
Did we buy some?
I haven't yet.
You need to buy them.
9-2. Yeah.
David.
Cox.
David Cox.
Thank you.
I thought you could all.
Okay, would you another one, please?
Okay.
Why'd you something that?
I have.
Purple ticket this time. F for Freddie again, 4-3. Purple ticket, F for Freddie, 4. Oh, it's you, Jim, down here. You're bloody out. Oh, should have looked at me, I got it. No, it's 7-6, and I got orange. Someone got purple.
They're here.
Scott Taylor, you did the last one? Oh, Michael Melville.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Redraw.
He's gonna try.
Oh, get it, Michael. It's all the moss out.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be
It must be you, because no one else has shown.
Yeah, no, he bought them after me.
Oh, okay.
I've got 36.
Okay, all
I think he's out of time.
right. Yeah.
How many puppets you got there, Michael?
Yeah, Michael.
Thank you. How old are the tickets?
Another one, please, Beck.
right
Big day.
This is for the big prize. This is for the cap.
Yes,
here.
yes.
This is serious.
Did you use drum roll?
It's orange, I read them, sorry, F100.
It's a Ford.
F100, orange ticket. 20 cops. 100? That's it, my friend. Thank you, Bill, well done.
All right.
No, it's my pleasure.
Yeah. Well, it's fine, I paid the 10.
Okay, is there any other issues anyone would like to raise tonight? No, nothing else? All right, well, thank you all for coming, and I declare the meeting closed at 8:15 p.m. The next meeting is on the 12th of September, here at the club rooms.